What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated rising lightweight Mexican superstar title contender, King Ryan Garcia. 21 wins, no loss and no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout, 24 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. Ryan Garcia, he recently picked his big brother figure, mentor figure, and a guy he looked up to in 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Canelo Alvarez, who's 57 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout, 31 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Canelo Alvarez is coming off of a shocking defeat to many to undefeated WBA light heavyweight world champion Russian superstar boxer Dmitry Bivol. Okay, Canelo Alvarez got outclassed. He got dominated in the fight. He essentially lost all but 3 rounds of the fight. Okay, now Ryan Garcia, he parted ways with trainer, well-renowned trainer, 2-time trainer of the year, future possible Hall of Fame trainer, Eddie Reynoso, who also trains Canelo Alvarez, right? He parted ways, and it wasn't a happy party, okay? They didn't happily part ways. They parted ways, but there was nothing happy or mutual about it, okay? Ryan Garcia, he simply stated that he felt like Eddie Reynoso didn't have no time for him, okay? He was always committed to solely training Canelo Alvarez. That was his sole focus. So Ryan Garcia, he stated that, he had to go elsewhere, right? And he went to Joe Goosen, who trained him in the amateurs, I believe. So that's what Ryan Garcia did. And so with that said, okay, Canelo Alvarez wasn't happy with the statements Ryan Garcia made. Canelo Alvarez, he stated that Ryan Garcia, that wasn't true. That Eddie Reynoso had plenty of time for Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia wasn't committed to his craft and the sport of boxing. And Canelo Alvarez, he stated that, it was sad that Ryan Garcia was wasting his talents. Well, Ryan Garcia didn't take too kind to those words, and then Ryan Garcia, he eventually stated that he felt Canelo Alvarez was never open to, having a relationship with him. He simply did so because Eddie Reynoso was training him, and he felt some sort of pressure that he should take to Ryan Garcia. So Ryan Garcia was saying when he looked back, he realizes that Canelo Alvarez never truly had any love for him, is what Ryan Garcia recently stated, right? And so with that said, Canelo Alvarez has a massive Trilogy fight coming up, coming off of a loss, right? So Canelo Alvarez, he's coming off of a loss to Dmitry Bivol. That was Cinco de Mayo weekend, May 7th, right? And now he has this fight coming up with a guy he has a draw with and a victory over, and that's Gennady Trilogy Golovkin, 2-time unified middleweight world champion, superstar boxer who is moving up for the first time in his career, and he'll be fighting Canelo Alvarez at 168. So this is the first time Triple G is venturing outside of his wheelhouse, okay? He's 42 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, okay? 37 wins by way of knockout, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach, but he's 40 years of age, okay? He's no spring chicken, and he looked very vulnerable in his last few fights. So September 17th is the date that Triple G and Canelo Alvarez are gonna have their highly anticipated Trilogy match, at least amongst the revenue guys, right? The politics behind the scenes that feel like Triple G and Canelo is a massive revenue generator. Canelo Alvarez did his biggest pay-per-views with Triple G, so they're looking to rekindle that. And now Ryan Garcia is picking Triple G. He said Triple G is a better fighter. He said that he believes Triple G is going to win the fight. He said, I have to go with Triple G. I say I have to go with Triple G. Now, the first fight ended in a draw. Many people thought that Triple G should have gotten a nod in the first fight. I actually thought Canelo Alvarez was the victor, in my opinion. But, you know, it ended in a draw. The second fight saw Canelo Alvarez get the victory. I thought he won the fight. But many people thought Canelo Alvarez didn't deserve to win that fight, right? So, with that said, you know, the two fights was very close. But there's a massive difference now. They're nowhere near the same level, in my opinion, okay? Ryan Garcia is emotionally picking Triple G because, you know, he has an issue with Canelo Alvarez right now. And so now Ryan Garcia is saying that he believes that Triple G is going to win this fight, and he has to go with Triple G because Triple G is the better fighter. Well, Triple G is venturing off into foreign territory. He's never fought below or above 160. Now he's going up to 168, 8 pounds north. He's 40 years of age. He showed all types of vulnerabilities in his fight with Sergey Derevyanchenko, in which I thought Triple G actually lost that fight, but they gave him a nod. Then he most recently fought Ryoto Murata, and in the first 4-5 rounds of that fight, he showed the same vulnerabilities he showed when he fought Sergey Derevyanchenko. Now, in between that, he fought Kamil Zermada, and he won that fight, you know, 7th round stoppage. But that he didn't pose much of a issue for Triple G, right? He was a stay busy. It was his mandatory. It was a stay busy type of tune-up fight. Triple G also, since he fought Zermada, he had a layoff as well, right? He fought Zermada back in 2020, and he didn't fight Ryoto Murata until 2022, so he had a 2-year layoff, right? And at 40 years old, and his biggest vulnerabilities is to the body, right? He's showing all types of vulnerabilities to the body. He's being hurt to the body, and that could be largely in due part to his age, right? The fact that, you know, he's 40 years of age, right? And so that could be playing a major part. His body is not responding to absorbing punches from skilled guys that can punch, right? It's one thing to, like I said, to take punches from Zermada, who's a tune-up fight. Well, Triple G, talent, the cream of the crop is always going to rise. So he's more talented than Zermada. So, you know, he didn't show as many vulnerabilities against Zermada, but against Sergey Derevyanchenko, who's a good fighter, and against Ryoto Murata. Now, against Derevyanchenko, he got the decision. But against Murata, he got the stoppage, right? But again, Murata, he had a 2-year layoff. He's an okay fighter. He's not the best of fighters, but he still showed holes in Triple G's game. He still, showed that Triple G is vulnerable. And again, he's not the best of fighters, but he's better than Zermada. And so every time he fights a guy that's above a B-level fighter, Triple G is showing vulnerabilities, massive vulnerabilities. And once again, he's shown massive vulnerabilities, right? And so with that said, I think that Ryan Garcia, again, is emotionally picking, okay? He emotionally picked, he emotionally picked, what's good brother?
Oh, blue blood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Blood.
How you feeling,
What's up, my guy?
Chilling.
Good, man.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's good seeing you. We'll
Yes,
bring
sir.
you to Vegas, man.
Do some interviews, some meetings I got,
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's good
You
seeing
leaving? You come back?
So we just got finished training, man, and I'm about to go home and go get some eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'll be here, man.
Off
All
top,
right,
man.
all right.
How long you gonna be out here?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We see each other.
All right. Say less.
Good, champ.
All right. Yeah, so pardon me, people. So, I think that, Triple G, like I said, I think Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia is emotionally picking Canelo Alvarez to lose this fight. And I think that, he's not basing it off of skill set and strategy. He's just solely basing it off of emotion, that his relationship with Canelo Alvarez has been estranged. And now, he just essentially, I feel like he want to see Canelo Alvarez lose. I think Canelo Alvarez's skill set his talent, his ability to, go to the body, his combination punches, the fact that those fights was close, and Triple G has dipped, and Canelo Alvarez at the very least has stayed going across. I think that, at the very least, Canelo Alvarez has plateaued. He didn't dip. And if some people agree he went up, some people say he went down, but at the very least, he plateaued. He's going straight across. So I think that Ryan Garcia is being emotional right now, picking Triple G to win this fight because he wanted to see Triple G beat Canelo Alvarez, who he held in high regards and looked at as a big brother mentor figure. So with that said, we got to see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.